Hello. In this segment from our Effective Digital and Traditional Marketing for Small Law Firms webinar, David Wolf will wrap up strategies and tools to effectively build your firm's brand. If you want to see more Justia videos on law practice and legal marketing, be sure to subscribe to our channel.
So as you see, you got to take an idea, get it to a concept, and then put it into action. That's what you got to do. So recently I've gone with the Funko Pop. I said to my graphic designer, can you design me? So he gave me a 7-head, which is much bigger than a 4-head, but that's what I got going on. And then I found a guy on Etsy for $96. He made a real one for me. So I've had some fun with that on social media. And then I incorporated into a business card and actually did my New Year's card. I do an annual New Year's card with a mail out about 600 folks. So again, as you see, I'm all over the map with my colors and themes, but I'm having fun. And I think a lot of it does stick. Let's talk about the books that I've written. First book I wrote, 2010, I took a ski trip out to Colorado, and I liked writing the book more than I liked skiing because I couldn't get hurt writing the book. First book was called The ABCs of Child Injury. And so over time, I kind of figured out the process, which isn't that hard. So to write a book, it can be in any topic, any practice area. It can be any page length because these books mostly I distribute by PDF. You can have a well-researched treatise with footnotes and case sites. I don't go that route. I go the route of discussing and writing about what I know, what I tell clients, mostly in the field of personal injury. There are books out there. One of them is called Speak a Book. I've never used them, where they call you, you talk to them, and they write the book for you. Probably less time consuming. So there's other routes to go. I think like the Google business profile, having a book in place is pretty pivotal and won't cost you very much money. So from start to beginning, getting it typeset, getting a cover, back cover designed. My graphic designer, freelance solo guy, soup to nuts, $1,000. Yeah, but you got to write it. So you see the automobile accident book, and that's on the website. And I think it's a pretty nice display of the books that I have available for people on these range of topics. You see the Harley book with the Harley colors. You see the automobile accident book. And I need to work on my social media, but this was several years ago. I finished my bikes, trikes, and automobile book. I posted it on Facebook, and about 3 weeks later, I got a call on I think it was a $200,000 bicycle case that settled with a $50,000 fee. So that one post turned into $50,000. Now I need to post more, but I don't think you're going to get that kind of return on investment. But it shows you the power of a book. It's a free giveaway. I promote it on the website. I promote it on the Google business profile. I promote it on all my attorney platforms. And some of the content's on the website too, but you just start out with one article and write something, start writing, and then make it cohesive in a table of contents, and boom, you have a book. Here's that motorcycle book, and I did it with another attorney, so you also have that option. And there's what the About the Author page looks like. It looks nice. It looks professional. And we got a little wolf theme going on. We have the different chapter titles, and there's some good information in here. So somebody's looking for a motorcycle accident attorney, or I sign up a motorcycle accident case, I send the book out by PDF, and I use a service called Hightail, which is kind of like Dropbox, $10 a month. So I made my money more in Hightail. I really like that service. It sends out the book so it doesn't clog up your email or theirs, and also gives you a return receipt that they got the book. They're great giveaways, the books. It's great content for the website. When you write an article like about the motorcycle accidents or right away of bikers or yield to bikers. At the end, I say David Wolf's the author of 12 books, including the book titled Watching Out for a Motorcyclist. So it's a good promo with any content you have. And it's great for your bios and online profiles. Talking about building your brand, which we've seen. How do you build your brand? Well, you can build it on your name. If you're lucky enough to have a name like mine, it's a little easier, but you can associate any kind of imagery to your name. You want to promote your business practices, your geographic location. So not everything on your website has to be law. It can be about local areas of interest, history. Show people that you're local, show people that you live there, show people you know the area, about your community service, about your hobbies and interests. So I have a friend that's a car enthusiast, so he posts some things about his cars on his website. That's what he likes to do. Another attorney does a fishing tournament every year. So, you know, again, not one size fits all. Think about what you do, what you're interested in, and the more human and humane you look on your website and through your different platforms, I think the more your brand will stick. We've been talking about what resources I have, which I've been lucky because I think having a reliable graphic designer is like a handyman. Sometimes they show up and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do good work, sometimes they don't. So I'm very visual. So I did this entire PowerPoint keynote presentation on my own, but all the graphics that are here were done by someone else. I just kind of cut and pasted them. I need to work on social media. That may be your thing. I know an attorney does a tremendous job with videos, and I know a friend of mine's on the seminar today. They do a tremendous amount of community service in Miami, in the Kendall area. They do a great job with that. So you kind of pick what your strengths are, pick what you're good at. And since COVID, you know, we went remote for a good bit of time, and I've been somewhat reclusive, but I've still been able to keep the marketing going. So I could definitely be out there more, but I've decided this or figured this out. You can't do everything as a solo and small firm. You can't be everywhere at every time. You got to pick and choose where your dollars go, where your time goes, and what works for you. So what works for you may not work for me. I don't have a lot of videos out there. I don't do a lot with social media, but I could and plan to. Going, you know, furthermore about telling your story, about your domain name, about getting those business cards out, doing a newsletter. We talked about online reputation. There's those directories we talked about, the book authorship and community service. And I hope this has sparked a few things for you that you say, oh, I could do that. Or, you know, if you're doing any community service, if you're on the board of anything, there should be a page on your website, not just to show, hey, look what I'm doing, look how great I am, but help to promote the organization that you support. You know, write good things about them, put links on there. Then there's marketing for the fun of it, which you've seen some of it. I opened up this beach office. I was supposed to have this as a place of respite where I would take it easy and not work, and that lasted 3 weeks. And I opened an office a mile from my beach house. And I said, well, let's go with the beach theme. And I've never been on a surfboard, but I have one on my door. And I did the beach chips. And I have the most handsome of all models of my biker shirt, Mr. Tim Stanley. Sent him a shirt, thanking him for all the help he's given. And on that shirt, it also says website powered by JUSTIA, because I'm really appreciative for all the help that they've given. So going on to the social media, again, you see mix match. He has all kinds of things out there. I mainly post as an individual. I did customize my LinkedIn page. So I know LinkedIn works well, probably for probate lawyers, maybe family law lawyers, estate planning. So I had my graphic designer put together a custom banner. So I think it puts a nice touch to the LinkedIn page. And that's my dog's going to be 16 in May. So that dog's really flying high, even though he's blind and deaf these days, but he's still my little mascot. Other things, I'm big into badges and putting these on the website. There also is a GIF that I add to a going back. You see a GIF there that is an email signature. Also can text that GIF. There's a howling wolf. If you see that, it'd be nice if it made sound too, but it's nice that it just howls. So that's a nice touch. Again, something memorable. And if you see at the bottom, recycling or reusing, some of the designations I have: super lawyer, JUSTIA, 10.0 rating, AVO, and Martindale Hubbell. And I'm sure there's other designations out there that you can help promote. And also, I'm a 30-year member of the Florida Bar, and I had a badge made for that, even though the Florida Bar didn't send me anything, except the dues. Congratulations, 30 years, 31 years, pay your dues. There's a new graphic that I need to incorporate into the firm's letterhead, and I think it's on the website. So we put the silhouette of the city of Jacksonville on there, and it's a nice visual presentation. I think better than the box. It kind of makes you think and see and associate it with Jacksonville. And I did a similar one for Flagler Beach. There's that shirt that Tim's wearing, and I only printed out about 24, 36. We have something called Bike Week in Daytona. We're in Flagler Beach, about 30 minutes from there. So my neighbors who are all bikers, lined up, took a shirt and posed for a picture or two. So again, something I'm having fun with, and I've done quite a few motorcycle cases with very good success and results. This is one I'm going to bring back that I did a few years ago. I saw this and I said, that's cool. And I converted it into a Get D Wolf type of cards. That was a business card and theme that I can also run with. Call me crazy, but I think Donald Trump wanted to be on Mount Rushmore. I'm actually on Mount Rushmore, so I actually made it. So I repost that out at President's Day and different things, and it's just a fun theme. Again, I had my graphic designer put it together. I also did a comic book that I only got past the cover, so I capitalized on the Better Call Saul series, which I liked, although he's a bit shady. So as you can see, that was 5 years ago, but I could update that, and that was fun to do. And that also turned into a business card. We talked about the Funko Pop. I got two of those, one at home and one at work, and those have been a lot of fun to do. And there's the actual real one. Other marketing tools. This is somewhat new. This is $18 a month. I call it a flip book. And if you go to my website, davidallenwolf.com, and you scroll down, you'll see the flip book. And again, another way to promote your reviews, or promote my reviews. So it's a book that flips. I don't have it on the presentation. I couldn't quite figure that out. But as you can see, it's a nice design. I had my graphic artist do that. And then when you get to the website, it flips, and I put my 15 or 20 top reviews, and it's something that, reinforces I'm well reviewed. Here are some of my philosophies on handling a case, and it's a nice touch. And at $20 a month, it doesn't break the bank, and another tool you can use. I got this idea from a realtor that I got the realtor's email, and they had the flip book, and I looked, oh, it's issue. So ISSUU, something you can check into. So I zipped through the concepts for you. You're welcome to call me. I'm not going to sell myself to you, but I'm happy to share my graphic designer and some of these ideas. There was a lot of them shared today. A couple other things I recommend. I use something called Evernote, which is a searchable notebook that you can have. And I put all my reviews on a page so I can search them, so I can see, did this person post a review for me before? I put all of the website pages that I've written, and I'm crazy, and I think I'm a good representative client for JUSTIA. I've written 300 pages of content for the website, and everything from the standard, what do you do in a motorcycle accident? What do you do in a trucking accident? To when I was 18, I went to work at McDonald's and how my experience was at McDonald's. And I still eat the food, so it wasn't a bad experience. So there's different themes and concepts in there because I'm basically showing I've been working since I was 14. I know what it's like to work and the importance of working, and I'm trying to market myself to the working people and saying I'm a regular person too. I would document where you are on your platforms, where you are with your reviews, so you can see the progress, and make it a priority. So it's like the gym. If you go to the gym for a month, you might be doing well, and then you stop doing it, and then you gain back all the weight. So it has to be an everyday type of muscle that you develop, and celebrate when you see the results. And I definitely do that because I go back and I said, oh, I got this nice case. Where did it come? Oh, it came from Google reviews. Oh, it came from the AVO direct. Oh, it came from the book. They requested the book. So you're going to see all these different tools work, I think, and not break the bank, as we talked about.
Thanks for watching. Now you better understand why marketing is important for your firm and how to launch different types of efforts aiming to build a strong brand. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more law practice and legal marketing videos. See you in our next clip.